One more.
You recorded. I said not to. You betrayed me.
I am the guy in the chair.
You were my friend.
Was I?
You were my brother. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the table.
I hate you!
You just killed your wife, man. What's wrong with you? That was also the dumbest shit. When fucking Vader woke up with the Emperor.
We're going back to Star Wars
and
now?
he's like, is Padme okay? And the Emperor just stood there like, dude, you fucking killed her. I mean,
I saw you do it.
You did that on purpose.
No! Hindsight's 2020!
It was just a momentary lapse of judgment! Man, they fucking ruined the Emperor. They ruined the Emperor. Bad actor, bad writing, bad everything. They ruined the Emperor.
Okay, who's the best? What's the best?
No!
What is the best thing about the prequels?
The best thing about the prequels
That
is that they ended.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But cliches aside, fuck, dude, I don't know, they're really bad. Sometimes Attack of the Clones didn't look like it was a shitty CG fest. Like the planet that they were on.
Oh,
Obi-Wan fights Grievous.
That was not Attack of the Clones.
That was Attack of the Clones.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Grievous doesn't show up until fucking episode 3.
No, dude, that's Attack of the
No,
Clones.
it's not.
No, that was definitely Attack of the
You
Clones.
were...
Grievous shows up and dies in Attack of the Clones.
No, he doesn't. That
Yeah,
is
he does.
Revenge of the Sith.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you are... Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
As someone who hates the prequels so much, I'm
It might
surprised.
have been a couple of years since I watched these movies when they came out.
Dude, you were so wrong.
Attack of the Clones.
Just type General Grievous, it'll tell you he showed up in episode 3.
General Grievous, also a dumbass fucking name.
The comics or books don't count, we're talking about the movies.
I know. I'm not talking about the fucking shitty Attack of the Clones show.
I never saw that show. I really like the little miniseries, the little animated miniseries. That was really cool. It had better writing than the fucking prequels that show did.
Oh shit, you're right. He
Told
wasn't. Damn. What the fuck happened in Attack of the Clones?
Nothing.
Like, what? Oh, that's right. Attack of the Clones was the one where they did the whole fucking Jango Fett shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They go to Camino and they like set up the clones, and then they actually have the Attack of the Clones in Revenge of the Sith. So, okay, so in Revenge of the Sith, when Obi-Wan fights Grievous and kills him, that whole, like, planet they were on looked okay.
I don't really remember that planet.
It was kind of like jungly. Remember there's that one part where Obi-Wan gets on,
Kashyyyk?
No. Not Obi-Wan. I don't think it was Kashyyyk. When he gets on the lizard and rides around on the CG lizard.
Yeah.
Was that Kashyyyk?
I think
it
that
was
was
some kind of forested planet.
I think
it was Kashyyyk.
I think it was the Wookiee planet.
It might have been. I thought that looked okay.
The one time in episode 2 that the planet that Anakin and Padme are on.
The honeymoon planet?
Yeah.
The rolling around in the grass and the cheesy ass fucking soap opera dialogue.
I feel like I could be wrong. Like you were wrong about General Grievous, but I feel like there were. I'm going to. I feel like there are parts in that planet where it wasn't a CG background and it looked nice.
Yeah, sometimes it looked okay.
Are we really resorting to the best part about the prequels being the fucking backgrounds?
Yeah, that's kind of what and it's only sometimes, because a lot of times the CG looked like trash, and it totally did not age well.
It really hasn't.
I want to watch the prequels and laugh at how, except episode 1. I cannot sit through episode 1.
Dude,
It's so boring.
People tell me episode 2 is the worst prequel, and I look at them in the face and say, when was the last time you sat through episode 1 and didn't fall asleep? Because I mean, episode 1 has a lot of bad shit in it. Episode 2. Okay, wait, I'm sorry.
I just remembered something.
No, wait, let me finish my point.
Okay.
Episode 2 is a bad movie,
yeah.
But at least it's not boring. There is shit happening for the majority of the movie all the time.
Yeah.
Episode 1, there is
Nothing
one action
happened.
scene at the
We're
end of the
gonna
movie.
hang out on Tatooine and talk to the weird fucking bug guy about pod racing. You want the kid? You gotta play the race. I don't remember any of the quotes, but that movie was so bad.
And Episode 1 has Jar Jar in it for quite a majority of the movie.
Because Jar Jar is the key to all of this.
He's the funniest character we've ever had.
It's like poetry.
What the fuck is this?
Okay,
It's a
so
reserved
I was talking to James.
Bear James?
Yeah, during our Star Wars conversations, and you know what he said?
Oh, do I want to know?
He said that the fight choreography in the prequels wasn't that bad.
It's not really.
Holy shit.
I mean...
What do you mean it's not that bad?
Okay, dude, I'm gonna agree with Plinkett. I'm bringing Plinkett back up again. I'm gonna agree with
That's where all of
Plinkett.
our opinions are coming from.
Pretty much. I'm gonna agree with Plinkett in the fact that the choreography ruined the point of lightsaber combat.
Yeah, exactly. And
But-
that's why it's... And,
But the choreography in and of itself is totally fine.
come on. Revenge of the Sith, the Obi-Wan versus Anakin battle, when they're sitting there spinning their lightsabers around.
Which hour of it are you talking about?
Oh my god. Wasn't that so long? Again, defeating the purpose. It was like a Michael Bay movie. It was
really
literally
was.
like, what if Michael Bay
Directed Star Wars.
had fucking lightsabers?
I
And
bet
that's
you...
another reason why I'm worried about Abrams for episode 7 or episode 8 or whatever the fuck it's gonna be.
Why?
Because did
It's
you
just-
watch
it's
the
just
Star
7.
Trek movies?
Yeah, they're Star Wars movies.
They're the Star Trek, the new Star Trek movies?
The Star Trek movies are Star Wars movies.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're fucking Transformers movies with a little more substance. They're Transformers movies that were done better. They're explosions, they're fight scenes, they're, of course, since it's J.J. Abrams, there's lens flare and bloom. It's explosion, it's sensationalist, it's a popcorn flick. I liked the Star Trek movies as an action movie. And that's what I'm afraid that he's going to make Star Wars. He's going to make it into a mindless action movie.
Star Wars are fucking action movies, dude.
No, they're not! Holy shit, half of the original trilogy is talking. It's about dialogue, exposition, and dialogue-based character development. What time did you see like a Han Solo and Princess Leia jumping around, kicking and punching people, and shooting people
It
with
was a
their
70s
guns?
action movie.
Exactly. It was. And there were 70s action movies that were like that. Fucking Clint Eastwood movies, Dirty Harry and whatnot. There were action in 70s movies. It was subtle. It was subtle, and you know what J.J. Abrams isn't? He's not subtle.
Well, what other movies has he made?
He's made Star Trek. He's made Star Trek 2, Star Trekker.
He made
He made
Lost.
that shite Super 8 movie with Spielberg.
You didn't like that movie?
I never watched it. It looked
Oh my god.
It looked boring.
Dude, okay, real quick, have you seen The Goonies?
No.
Have you seen... Fuck, what's a movie that's like Super 8? I don't know. Do you like 80s adventure movies?
Yes.
Then you will like Super 8. Super 8 made me feel like I was watching a fucking movie from the 80s again. It was great.
So it was a mindless ripoff.
Yeah, it's just
Cashing in on your nostalgia.
not necessarily.
Just like Star Wars.
At this point. Did you hear that, speaking of Star Wars, that we're gonna make a Star Trek, or, wow, a Star Wars,
Star Wars.
Star Wars land, like Disneyland?
In Disneyland?
No, it's gonna be a separate thing. It's gonna be its own fucking
Oh,
park.
well, it's gonna be shit.
What?
If it was like a little, like a cool section
No, dude, it's gonna be,
of Disneyland, it'd be great.
I am
But I don't
so
think that Star
fucking
Wars can
stoked.
hold its own.
No, dude, you don't understand how fucking happy I am about that news.
You know what is cool?
What?
The new Star Tours in Disneyland. Have you gone to the new one?
Oh my god.
Have you been to Disneyland? Were you a child? I know people that have never been to Disneyland.
Dude, I've been to Disneyland more times than I care to even count.
Okay.
When I was really little,
So you've been there recently, and you've experienced the new Star Tours.
yes, with like the 4 different endings or whatever.
With like the prequels in it.
Yeah.
That made me sick.
It was still cool.
Oh, of course it was cool. You're in a giant fucking rumbly box.
Oh,
It's
God.
fucking awesome.
Fucking, I'm gonna go this way.
But see, Star Tours is cool, and what they could do is they could put like some Star Wars themed attractions in it. But I don't think Star Wars can hold its own.
It
Disney
totally
thing.
can.
Because you know what can't hold its own Disneyland attraction?
Oh.
Fucking Cars, and they still did it going on the record, Cars Land sucks. And you suck if you like Cars Land.
Okay, dude, I hate the Cars movie. It's a bad Pixar movie. It's
First Cars.
It's a mediocre movie. It's okay.
The first Cars was okay.
Yeah, the first Cars
the sequel, it was like, why the fuck is Pixar making a sequel? It's not Toy Story. What the fuck is this?
Why is Pixar making a bad movie?
And
Is what
after
fucking popped in my head.
I still haven't watched Cars 2. I haven't watched Cars 2. I haven't watched Cars 3. I haven't watched Planes.
Cars 3 does not exist.
I'm sure there's like, isn't it like Cars Secret Agent
Oh,
or some shit?
next time I almost said something else.
Next time
on Fat Glasses,
we're gonna talk more about movies, because that's what we do on this video game show.
And plagiarize.